Welcome back, everyone, for our 10th episode of Navigating Data, the Apollon podcast. It's that time of year again, spring cleaning, closets, garages, you name it. But you know something. Have you thought about spring cleaning your product data?
That's an interesting parallel. Our homes, our businesses, they can both get pretty cluttered. Especially in the online world, neglecting that data can really hurt.
Okay, so high-quality product data, we all know it's important. But why is it so crucial to do this spring cleaning for our listeners, who maybe aren't in the data world every day?
Well, just imagine, right? You're a customer. You've found that new gadget you've been wanting, but the description, vague, images, blurry, and then different prices on different sites. Frustrating, isn't it? That's what happens when product data is bad. And studies show that almost 87% of shoppers will abandon a purchase if they find conflicting product information.
Wow, 87%. That's a lot of lost sales. So we're not just talking about aesthetics here. We're talking about trust and driving sales.
Exactly. And that's where we at Apollon step in. We found 8 key criteria for great product data quality. Think of it like a checklist for your data spring cleaning.
I like that, a checklist. Okay, so what's first?
Completeness. Having all the essential data available and accessible, and I mean all of it, from the customer side and from your sales channel side. Think about it. Everything a customer might want to know. Detailed descriptions, good images, sizes, colors, shipping info, reviews, it all has to be there.
So it's about a complete picture for both the customer A&D, the systems running the online store, marketplaces, everything.
Exactly. And a lot more businesses struggle with this than you'd think. Missing data, outdated data, data stuck in different systems, it creates gaps and inconsistencies that can really hurt the customer experience and your brand.
Okay, completeness. Check. What's next?
Correctness. This one's especially important now because the digital world changes so fast. It's not enough for data to just be there. It has to be accurate and up to date. Think pricing changes, stock, new product features. If your data isn't current, it's basically useless.
So correctness is about being responsive, keeping up with your products and the market.
Right. It's making sure your data reflects reality. Inventory, promotions, all of it. This keeps customers happy. A&D lets you act on opportunities and make good business decisions quickly.
Makes sense. All right, completeness, correctness.
Yeah.
What's next on our checklist?
Consistency. Think about it. Have you ever seen different prices for the same product on a website and, say, a social media ad? It's confusing. It makes you question the brand. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It feels like they're trying to trick you.
Exactly. That's why consistency is key. It's about presenting a unified brand experience, trustworthy, across all your sales channels.
So same information on your website, your Instagram, Amazon, wherever. Seamless and reliable.
Yeah. But then each platform has its own quirks and formatting requirements.
So that brings us to conformity.
Yeah.
Different platforms, different rules. How do we handle that?
Well, it's true. It's not one size fits all. Your online store, Amazon, social media, each one wants the data formatted differently. Amazon might need certain product identifiers, while your website might have image size restrictions.
So we have to tailor it.
Yes. Conformity is about making sure your data plays by the rules of each platform. That way it's professional, searchable, and provides a good customer experience no matter where they find you. This is where having the right tools and processes comes in. We'll talk about that more later.
Okay, completeness, correctness, consistency, conformity. What's next?
Uniqueness. This is about duplicate data. A big problem for businesses with large catalogs. Imagine having to update the same product across tons of spreadsheets and systems. Mistakes waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah, total chaos. Like a library with no cataloging system.
Right, and that's where product information management systems come in. A central library for your product data.
So one source of truth that keeps things organized.
Exactly. It eliminates redundancy, simplifies updates, and makes sure everyone in the company has the same information. It's a game changer for keeping data unique and cleaning up duplicates.
Okay, 5 down. What's number 6?
Integrity. This is about making sure all the information is cohesive. Your master data, the marketing copy, images, videos, it all has to work together.
So the descriptions have to match the pictures and videos.
Right. Imagine you're reading about this sleek, modern coffee maker, but the picture shows an old one. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'd be confused. Probably just go to another website.
Exactly. Integrity is about creating one unified product experience. All the information, text and visuals, should build a consistent and believable brand.
Makes sense. Is this where digital asset management systems come in?
Yes, a digital asset management system works with the product information management system to manage all the visuals, images, videos, graphics. It makes sure they're tagged correctly, searchable, and easy to use across all your platforms.
Okay, so like two libraries working together. One for product data, one for visuals. 7 down. Last one.
Transparency, knowing where your data comes from, being able to verify it's accurate, especially when you're working with suppliers.
So like a chain of custody for the data.
Exactly. Data passes through a lot of hands. Transparency lets you track that journey, make sure the information is reliable and up to date.
Important when you're relying on suppliers for accurate information.
Absolutely. And this is where product information management systems are so good. They let you tell suppliers exactly what information you need. No more back and forth emails and calls.
Streamlining and building trust.
Exactly. Transparency benefits everyone. Better data quality, better relationships.
So it sounds like all these criteria really work together, like different parts of a whole.
Yeah, that's it. They build on each other, make sure your data is accurate, consistent, and helping you reach your business goals.
Right. But what about someone who's hearing all this and thinking, okay, but where do I even start? What's the first step to spring cleaning my data?
Good question. It's all about the processes and the tools. You wouldn't clean your whole house with just a toothbrush, right?
Uh-huh. No, that would take forever.
Exactly. You need the right tools for the job. And a plan. It's the same with data.
So what are our data cleaning supplies?
Well, first, clear procedures. Map out your workflows. Assign responsibilities. Set up review and approval processes. Think of it like a roadmap for cleaning up your data.
So everyone knows what to do, who's accountable, and how to keep the data accurate and consistent at each step. No loose ends.
Yeah. And this is where technology really helps. Those product information management systems we talked about, they're not just for storing data. They can automate the cleaning process.
No more doing everything by hand.
Exactly. They can validate data, find and fix errors, even flag inconsistencies. And that gives your team more time to focus on the important stuff, like writing good product descriptions or improving your marketing strategy.
That's a big help for companies with lots of products or really complex data,
Yeah.
like having a data superhero to do the dirty work.
Uh-huh. You could say that.
Yeah.
And a lot of these systems also have built-in quality control, dashboards, reports that show you how your data is doing in real time.
So you can catch problems before they get too big. Easier to maintain a clean house than clean up a huge mess.
That's the idea. Proactive data cleansing is so important. It's like keeping your house tidy. You have to keep at it.
All right, so we've got the 8 criteria for good data. We've talked about the right processes and tools, like those product information management systems. But we should probably talk about going global. Lots of businesses are doing that.
Oh, absolutely. Going global makes data management a lot more complicated, like adding a whole new wing to that house we're cleaning.
Right. It's not
Okay.
just different platforms anymore. It's languages, cultures, different ways of doing things. How do we make sure our data makes sense to a global audience?
It's more than just translating descriptions. We have to think about things like units of measurement. They're not the same everywhere.
Oh, yeah, of course. Listing dimensions in inches wouldn't help someone in a country that uses centimeters.
Exactly. And something like that could lead to confused customers, returns, and lost sales. Then there are cultural things and language barriers. A translation might be accurate, but not make sense in another culture.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine you're selling clothes and expanding into a new market. You translate the color blush. But that word might not mean anything to those customers, or even worse, it could mean something completely different.
I see what you mean. It's not enough to just be accurate. You have to understand the culture and how they use language.
Exactly. And this is where technology can help again. Some product information management systems have AI-powered translation.
Really? So AI can make sure the translations are both accurate and culturally appropriate.
Yes. These AI tools can analyze language, find potential problems with the translation, and even suggest different words that would work better in that market, like having a team of translators right in your system.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
especially for businesses that can't hire translators for every language.
It is. It's really helpful for companies who want to grow globally. And speaking of helpful, I have to mention our own solution at Apollon. Our OMN product information management system has a built-in maturity model.
Tell me more.
So this maturity model is like having a quality control expert always checking your data. It looks for missing data and helps you maintain completeness and accuracy across all 8 criteria.
Like a personal data assistant making sure everything's in order. That would save so much time.
A lot of time. And it shows how important it is to invest in the right tools for your data. It might seem like a lot, but the right tools and technology make a huge difference. For efficiency, AD is always mine.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot. The 8 criteria, the right processes and tools, and going global. But for anyone listening who's feeling a little overwhelmed, what's the one thing you want them to remember?
I think it's that data quality isn't just a technical thing. It's important for the whole business. Marketing, sales, customer service, even logistics.
So it's about using that data to make the business better. Happy customers, more sales, smooth operations. It all starts with good data.
Exactly. And if you use what we talked about today, completeness, correctness, consistency, conformity, uniqueness, integrity, transparency, AND, you have the right processes and tools, you can actually turn your data into something that helps your business.
Like turning a chore into a superpower.
I like that. It really is. When your data is working for you, it can really help your business grow.
So for anyone listening who's ready to take that step and wants to know more about how Apollon can help, check out the show notes. There's a link there to learn more about our OMN product information management and OMN digital asset management systems. You can even request a demo.
It's a great resource for any business that's ready to improve their data management.
Okay, well, that about wraps up our deep dive into spring cleaning for product data. But before we go, I want to leave you with something to think about. If your product data could talk, what would it say about your brand right now?
That's a good one. It really makes you think about how important it is to treat our data well, like anything else that's important to our business.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Navigating Data, the Apollon Podcast. Until next time.